In the second experiment, called high stakes, they were testing whether searing a steak would make it juicier. So a steak is a piece of beef, right? And basically the question was, if I put it in a frying pan and I sear it, and I put it in an oven and bake it for the same length of time as the one I do not sear, which steak would have the more mass? And so in this case, they did this experiment and they got these results. And so they seared it for a short time and then put it in the oven for the same length of time at 400, came out 237. Did not sear it, put it in the oven for the same length of time, same temperature, and it came out with 266 grams. So the independent variable here is just whether or not the steak has been seared or not. The dependent variable is going to be the mass of the steak. So how much does it weigh at the end? They're trying to see if the mass depends on whether or not the thing is seared or not. And then the question is, how does searing affect the mass of a steak or juiciness? Remember, mass is standing in for juiciness of a steak here. And then the constants have to be a bunch of them, right? So same mass of the steak starting, the temperature of the oven, the time in the oven, all those things have to be constant. The hypothesis was if a steak is seared, then it will have more juice, more mass. And then the question, of course, is, was it supported? And you can look up here and see whether or not it was supported. In this case, it was not supported because the seared steak was less massive, which would suggest it's less juicy.